Welcome to game number 2, the Viper and Leary against Nicov, and I screwed that up, right? Okay, next try. Any comments on the last game between CL and TaToH yesterday? I didn't see them. I'm still drunk. Welcome guys to game number 2, the Viper and TaToH against Leary and Nicov. We will have 5 different games here. Game number 2 will be TaToH against Nicov. Let's take a look how this 1v1 goes. We are playing Team Random Civilization, and we have a civilization that could be pretty good for TaToH. We have the Spanish for him, and we can see only 3 villages on wood for him. He has somewhat open gold and stone aggressive wood, so something tower rushy isn't super out of the question. On the other side, we have Mr. Nicov, defensive wood line. He has 3 on wood, but pushing in the zebra kind of means he could go for some scout shenanigans. Beautiful defensive stone for him. So if TaToH really wants to tower rush, it is more of the control of the gold spots, which are pretty open. So that's not great for him, but beautiful defensive stones for Nicov could maybe allow him for a solid defense for that.
Yes.
No molester? Whatever that means. Oh, multi-sheep. Going for that one as well now. I don't like that he's sending that villager on the foragers when he actually has another goat here. We will see. We will see. Now, next villager is getting that rhino quite early as well. Look at that, 220 food. Quite surprising to me. Nicov, where is he getting walls up? Ay. Really wants to zone out that left-hand side area, as it seems. But that's an unfortunate gold spot. I believe he will be getting his barracks up over here, stable over here, then tries to see what's going up. Uh-oh, maybe gets a kill here, 17 HP on that scout. Nicov 30 HP. Why is he not fighting this? Why is he not trying to wall this? This is a guaranteed death, and he did not get any kills done. This is a pretty solid start for TaToH, and Mr. Viper must be pretty happy at all. And things like, my boy! And Leary probably shaking his head and feels like, why didn't he wall his villagers? Why didn't he go for loom? Why did he start to build those walls so early? Because that really is early. And yeah, the earlier the wall, the weaker your eco obviously is. So kind of surprising to see that from a guy who's normally very efficient with his eco management, Mr. A.M. Nicov himself. Why didn't he fight? This is a real question. He absolutely should have. Now running around without loom as well. Okay, now he's getting loom. Will be one less villager. TaToH going for a lot of walls, and that looks like scouts out of TaToH. No tower rush incoming. How much did you see of the map? He did see beautiful defensive stone, so yeah, maybe thought better of it. And is now pushing some more deer here. Oh, and dead. That's bad, man. Why is he not subbed is a real question. That's a true one. Maybe he doesn't like me that much. Don't want to support me. Very bad. Ruby. Ruby. I don't even know where is that from. Not 100% sure. Viper making a wall out of TaToH. Wow. I think TaToH is a guy who doesn't wall too little. Kaiser Chiefs. Ah, Ruby. Okay. Yeah. Makes sense. Sparrow AoE. Helping out with the real tough questions. Now pushing the next zebra, and quite surprising how Viper or how TaToH scouted only very little of Nicov space. And then kind of decided, okay, that's how I want to play it. 2 on gold now, but that has to be stable, right? Stable and stable. Oh, Nicov denied there. Beautiful job. And TaToH, why is he not building it somewhere else? Okay, finally spinning out. And that's a good start for Leary. Well, somewhat. He's still one villager behind. Obviously, I still don't know why he went that much onto gold there. TaToH did wall that off. And did we see... Why does he only have one villager on the berries? Normally you want to have 4 at that point. Interesting move after interesting move here. Okay. That's a bit shaky if you ask me. Does he have horse color? And he does not. How many scouts does he have queued up? That looks like a shaky start by TaToH. I'm honestly surprised. He just had 4 on food. He would have had enough food to get horse color, and that would be so much better. I'm not a big fan of that move there with the horse color. He was on gold, so the building villagers didn't idle. Yeah, but he clicked them on wood later on, so he lost the gold, and therefore he is just taking away 8 gold out of his pocket. Pulls bad, man. Come for more walls, and the question is, how will player transition, and what will they go for? Viper, TaToH could actually even go for that gold. Could have a good mining camp over here. I wouldn't mind that too much. At the same time, trying to stay active, 2 spearmen to the front, but that should not do too much. TaToH just running around will be safe, and I believe with how those 2 players are playing this out, we will go into a very stable game. And still no horse color, still adding more farms. Feels very weird, man. Did he maybe click it and was confused, or what's going on? That's untypical, and I think a mistake for sure. Now there's a lot of villagers on wood. Look at that, 5 and another 8. More than I would have expected, and that's why he is floating quite a bit of wood as well. That spearman engagement isn't the most beautiful thing ever. And TaToH looking somewhat shaky here. What is he doing? Why does he have so many villagers? Not building a market? Yes, he is. Okay, I love that. And now going on to stone as well. Shouldn't he have built it over here, honestly? So much better for the stone. I think over here made more sense. Because you already have one on gold. Yeah. That's not too clever. TaToH! Not completely on point this game with his decision making. Not talking about micro, not talking about macro, but just weird things that he normally is the master of abusing. It is not making me too happy. That spearman needs to be over here as well. Nicov is not really a guy who feels like, okay, you're doing some mistakes. No, I won't abuse them. He's such a brutal guy to play against. You absolutely need to be on your toes at every single point in this game to, not fall short at any point. But what was going on over here, Nicov? And is he getting some quick walls done? That looks solid on that side. Now those are small losses here. Is TaToH getting some kills? It seems like 2 kills to me. 1 for now, and should now run over at the other side. This is beautiful micro, and indeed is getting 2. Yeah, beautiful micro. And that was a screw up by Mr. Nicov. How did that not get walled? Third villager here is even getting sniped down as well. What is he? Scout coming from the right hand side, getting the kill done. Bap! Beautiful job. And suddenly, they're even in villagers. But why? Does TaToH have wheelbarrow? Oh, what's going on? Yeah, he does. And Nicov on the other side does not. Okay, so TaToH now a wheelbarrow ahead and up to the castle edge. Nicov will click any second though. Will have enough on stone and his scouts will do enough damage against the scouts of TaToH here. Shouldn't be a big problem. Engagement is now coming over. That's a lot of spearmen. TaToH even getting a spearman over into the base of Nicov. How is this even possible? Please don't tell me he's losing another villager. This one is going down to 2 HP and another villager dies. That's so bad. Ay, ay, ay. Now wheelbarrow and a villager ahead is Mr. TaToH. This looks pretty good for him, but we will see the transition into conquistadors for sure. And then it all comes down to the micro of those units. Arguably the most cost efficient unit in the game. So let's take a look how they will micro this, how they will play this out. And that's what I said, why I wanted the mining camp over here. Those villagers aren't super efficient. What are the farms saying? Well, not receiving them at the moment. Maybe even buys 100 stone, wouldn't surprise me too much. Let's go, it finally died. That's a long time wheelbarrow against no wheelbarrow. TaToH's eco will be a bit more efficient. Let's scroll through that. And we have overall mined resources. Look at that, 400 more food, a bit more wood, a bit more wood, and a bit more stone. Look at that, TaToH ahead in all the areas. That's interesting, right? That's wheelbarrow against no wheelbarrow for you. Castle? He needs to get his CC up then. If he really wants to have that castle. I'm gonna obviously love it that it's protecting this hill, but not protecting the woodline. Well, it's protecting the woodline as well. That's all good. But stone and gold is unprotected for now. Obviously, it's unlikely that Nicov will run around at that point, but still feel a TC over here would not hurt at all. Now going on to conquistadors. On the other side, we have some monastery action even. And oh, Nicov went for the boom first. Interesting stuff. Did delay this castle, but did have enough stone to actually click up, but 2 TCs and some stone walls is what he felt like could give him better situation in this game. TaToH should put a TC between the main gold and the main stone and a castle near them too. Well, he's kind of controlling that area. Greedy boy. Well, he went for a monastery, and at the start, having 3 defensive monks is totally fine. Actually, did get a conversion of a spearman or what? Weird stuff. Conquistadors of TaToH, no defensive upgrades this far, and they won't get a lot of kills. Maybe snipe 1 or 2 over here. Nicov needs the boom to get back into this game. Well, he is now 5 villagers ahead, so I believe he wasn't like super out of this game. Is Nicov stonewalling on the left hand side? Yes, he is. And at the frontier now has enough gold as well. Where is he building his castle? Is there a spot over here? I'm not 100% sure. It looks too hilly. Oh, he finds a spot over here. TaToH. See number 1 only now. TaToH didn't get any kills with his conquistadors yet. Nicov maybe read his map to perfection. Did get the walls up and is playing this that so defensively. Would be nice. Obviously would be super vulnerable if TaToH is going for something fast impish. But going to be tough. Something he didn't read into and feels like, yeah, some extra TCs are a good option for me as well. Oh, nice protection of that relic. Spearman could maybe get some kills though. Oh, 1 kill is enough. And for Sanctity and some conquistadors of his own now is Mr. Nicov, 8 villages ahead. Let's take another look at the resources gathered. And TaToH ahead in food, ahead in wood, now behind in stone and ahead in gold. So TaToH still a small advantage here. bigger advantage on wood. And uh-oh, TaToH, that's something you don't really want to do. Is getting back and is getting 2 converts against him. That was pretty unfortunate for him. Overlay, change! Aye. I'm doing it with the mouse wheel and it's always... I had it! Aye. Okay, let me show you something. I'll try to fix it. Okay, now we're back, guys. Hui. That's a lot of conks here for TaToH. And double monastery by him as well. Press mouse 3. Yeah, that's what I tried to do. If you press it and it goes to the main. Interesting, let's see about that. No, that doesn't work, mate. Aye, now I'm off again. You debated me. Okay. Monk, not that happy. Let's take a look. What does TaToH see? Does he not see those relics? Doesn't see that one. Does see that one though. Has 2 relics already rescued for him, or secured for him. Ten more villagers for Nicov. Okay, now the conversions are starting. We see TaToH closing down the distance. This looks good for him. Is instantly going for the monks here. Will get 1 snipe. Is getting some good converts in. 2nd snipe. 3rd snipe. 4th snipe is in the house. But the monk is not getting any conversion. So I believe Nicov didn't get a single conversion here. Some kills. And this looks suddenly pretty solid for TaToH, who has quite a strong force. Now should go for the heal. But, well, Nicov can still camp on the hill. Can get some more monks. So, yeah, that went okay for him. But I believe Nicov will absolutely not die to this attack. Actually, I believe Nicov can maybe even do the damage. Oh, TaToH mistiming the hits here. And no conversions against Nicov. Aye. 5 villager difference now. Population dead. Even. TaToH, 200 food, 500 gold. Trying to get more converts in. Still 2 monks with 100 monk juice around. Not getting the kill on Nicov, building the 2nd castle. And this is getting interesting. And maybe again for the fight for the central gold resources. TaToH trying to get to some more resources. Nicov still... with the scout in the top there. And TaToH, take a look, another monastery. I'm not sure if you really need 3 monasteries in that situation. Conquistador war continues. No one going for the +1 defense though. Double castle, H castle. Oh, I have nightmares, guys. Oh, double conk. Ay. Micro into the side. Did not happen. Monk, so okay. Still sanctity against no sanctity. That's also interesting. Oh, but now Nicov kind of out of his own conquistadors here, I would say. Interesting. TaToH finally clicking up to Imperial as well. Solid 80 seconds behind Mr. Nicov. Controlling the artillery area. Kind of ballsy getting that stone out of here. Mouses. Where is he building his next castle? On this hill. Something I would love. Yeah. And that's something he likes as well. Makes a lot of sense to me. Has the hill advantage. It only is a small one, but is enough. And TaToH needed a 1-minute pause. That's a pause we already had where it was a bit slowed down. Wasn't a real whole minute. You're still active over here. Oh, and now going for Inquisition. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Why they're going for so many monks then. Still no sanctity though, and I believe that's an upgrade you absolutely need to go for. Maybe even, like how this game is developing here with 3 monasteries for both. Maybe even atonement and block printing pretty soon. War to the Conqueror and, oh, double deny. Feels bad, man. Conquistadors needs to get Michael to the side. +2 defense for TaToH on the way. Nicov still without any upgrades there. Oh, let's take a look. Nicov is going in. Oh, and that's looking down the distance. Let's take a look. TaToH not right-clicking them, just hoping for some splash damage. Monk's going down here at the other side. We have TaToH with a solid start here and into this fight. And yeah, military count a bit better for him. Villager count dead even. Elimination and block printing on the way for Nicov. Let's take a look. TaToH still can convert some. And this is a fight Nicov can absolutely not take. Even 2 more converts. Looks good for him. Getting some more healing. And TaToH absolutely pressuring here at this point. Take a look. Is Nicov trying to take this engagement? And TaToH, what upgrades is he going for? Block printing, elimination himself. Inquisition now for Nicov as well. Oh, getting some more villager kills. Let's take a look. Nicov will try to engage this. TaToH, what can he do? He sees it quite nice and early. Monks, at least 2 are getting good converts off. We already have 1 convert, but this looks like Nicov should win this one. Now spread formation for TaToH. That's something we don't see too often. Plus 4 defense for his conquistadors. And TaToH floating a lot of resources. Maybe should go into some rams, maybe into some halberdiers, pulling those villagers. And a 3rd castle is absolutely possible as well. Going for elite conquistadors here now. Not going for the traps first. All those houses need to get up, but they will. Another mining camp 2 tiles away. And I have to question TaToH's placement there again. Oh, this could get very poorly for Nicov. Let's take a look how how TaToH is getting this done. 3 kills for him, and this is another pretty interesting game. Now the siege works up here at the front. It feels like TaToH's eco is a bit better. Where is Nicov getting the resources on the map? Cannot really see this too well. I'm going for fletching. And some long distance kills in. Oh, the conversions are even real. Look at that, 3 conversions. That's pretty sexy for him. And getting some more monk kills as well. This looks pretty good for TaToH over and over again. Taking the elite conquistador against no conquistador or normal castle conquistador upgrade, upgraded fights. But yeah, micro is still more important. Now the mass ram attack should start. Building another castle on that hill there. And Nicov, how are his resources looking? Looking at, oh, not too much. Uh-oh, and those villagers are unprotected. Needs to pull them into the TC here. And that's what he's doing. He's to send all his conks over to protect them. Villagers still without supremacy. Oh, that relic is spotted. And that's still not spotted. But, oh, block printing obviously gave TaToH the chance of seeing that. Oh, both on heavy blow that late in the game by Nicov. And that's why the eco was so bad. We were so confused. Oh, is that scout maybe winning? No, it's not. Oh, TaToH intercepting those maybe. Let's take a look. Even do you see that? How he's taking away 6 kongs there, trying to close down the distance and snipe off the kongs. Beautiful, beautiful move. And Nicov, oh, let's take a look. Is patrolling in there, gets 1 kill, but at the same time loses another monk. Some more damage there, and the ram attack is prepared. This feels like TaToH is in quite a good position here. And now getting indeed that forward gold here of Nicov. He is having 1 extra gold though. And where is the other extra gold? At the right hand side. So Nicov plus 2 extra golds, minus 1 of his own golds. That puts them into nearly math 4 against 4. Yeah. TaToH only now waiting for the siege ram, losing all his monks here. Uh-oh, Nicov still without elite conquistador. Loading a lot of wood. Where are his rams? Why is he not building any rams? And this could get tricky now against 3 siege workshops. He will at least lose those monasteries. Could maybe even fear losing some of his castles. Military count 45 to 25. Now rushing another castle out. TaToH, is he going for more rams? Maybe squeeze in some more traps could be an option as well. But gonna love that conquistador monk composition. should get that other relic, but the push now in the middle starts. TaToH controlling that side here pretty soon as well. Now the ramp push is coming to the front. Nicov still no elite conquistadors, getting some conversions in, but those ramps are so damn deadly. Car's already getting a lot of HP taken away from its health bar there, and Nicov trying to patrol there, not really shooting at the moment though. Look at that, he's just dancing on the hill, and now fighting against some siege ramps. That's not how it works, and those villagers do not have supremacy as well, so they cannot really join the fight. Or if they, it's not the most beautiful thing for them. Cast is beautifully focusing down on the conquistadors, so that's a good thing, but going down to only one castle could get pretty tricky. TaToH is just steamrolling Mr. Nicov. The attack over here, all the villagers died. He didn't even take care of too much for them, and those villagers fighting means maybe TaToH does have supremacy himself. No, he does not. That was just a weird fight then. Okay, rams still at the front, but TaToH needs to get onto higher numbers here. I don't really see more rams coming. Nicov, he is still struggling though, and that's a GG. What a great game. And TaToH's eco was just so much better because of all the upgrades he had so much earlier. The raids weren't that efficient. He got some sweet converts in though. And then Nicov didn't really have a good transition. Look at all the resources he still has in the bank. And Viper and TaToH, the two tyrants, are taking this into their own hands. And now have a match point. Or actually 3 match points. Strong performance by Mr. TaToH. And I think the story of the game will really be the 26 in converts. It's actually better for Nicov. Quite interesting. But look at that eco. A bit better for TaToH here. And, well, actually it's way closer. But Nicov had 20 more villagers. Aha. So Nicov in the end did catch up. But the most important part was really the mid to castle age upgrade advantage. Mid to late castle age, early imperial age advantage. Now the next match will be Leary against TaToH. Should be a good one.